All right, here we go. I'm making a video about my thoughts of this transgender Dove ad that they had. They had a ad which showed what looked to be a bunch of SJW issues. I mean, I'll be honest with you, that's what it looked like it was. They had, of course, what everyone knows, the transgender mom. They had that. Um, they also had of course, they had a black woman that wasn't a single lady. They had a Asian woman that is a single lady, and it looks like the other two they just kind of had a one mom that break dances, and then one of them that does some rock climbing and stuff like that. So uh, here we go. The tea is good. Anyway, now my issue with the whole thing, of course, with the transgender thing, and it says something about the fact that it we're two moms. But my thing is if this person, this is the biological father, I'm going to say the father. Actually, I don't have to put the father in quotation marks. The biological father wants to be, in quotation marks, mom. Now, why, if you're such a woman, then why did you pull your male penis out and impregnate this woman with your child? You are the father. Even in this, it's funny because it looks like it has about 300 and some odd likes, but then it has like 3,000 dislikes, which is pretty funny because of the simple fact that they've also taken off the comments. They took off the comments up for it. And they don't want anyone to comment on the video. Well, people have a right to have their own opinion, but they also have a right to block the comments. But this is basically showing that most people are not in agreement of any of this. We're not going to just give away or say basic biology is not a thing. See, it's funny, or basic science. Science is not a thing. It's funny that you give up as far as the leftists, they go on science on things like global warming, but then whenever it comes to things like gender, which is scientifically a thing, they suddenly, oh, science doesn't matter at this point. Science doesn't matter. Science has nothing to do with anything. So now science doesn't mean anything now that it doesn't go along with what you believe. It's the same thing with Christianity. Christianity's the same way. They're all for science up until it's the point that it doesn't, or I say Christianity, but I'm saying believers. It's all science, or creationists, I'm sorry. It's all science up until the point that scientific, you have that scientific thing that actually says that there might not be a God. Now suddenly science does not matter. So they also had the black woman, and she was actually she was in a married committed relationship. And it's funny how they kept all the men out towards into the end of it, but whatever, as if men don't use their soap. They had a black woman. So even though, and I guess that's to combat the whole 70% of black women that have are single moms. That's to combat that. Then in the Asian community is the single mom thing is not really a thing. So of course they have an Asian single mom, which was kind of stupid because I don't have to ask anybody. I'm a single mom. I don't have to, and she's raising a boy. What? You're raising a boy. She said I get to call all the shots. So now here we go. Another one of those situations where mom's saying I'm being the mother and the father. A woman cannot be the mother and the father. A father cannot be the father and the mother. It's just not possible. I understand what Dove is doing, but I guess a lot of people just don't like the in-your-face thing or in-the-face, we must accept this. Basic biology being trampled on for a political agenda, almost like global warming. Basic science being stepped on just for your agenda. It's just an amazing thing. We're It's something as easy as gender, saying that doesn't have anything to do with your gender, has nothing to do with the fact that you have a penis or a vagina or whatever. It's just whatever you want to be that day, you can be that day. I mean, where are we at this point? God dang, where are we at? I don't know, but those are my thoughts on the video. Don't necessarily agree with it. I understand they, as a company, they have a right to put it out. That is their right. But now, me myself, I would not be buying Dove soap anymore because I don't like agendas being pushed on me, and this is definitely agenda being pushed on me.